Hey guys, so this is now what we are about to do, but we have not reached there yet. So this is our final project. It's where we are heading, but we're not yet there. So let's look at our website has progressed so far. This is what we got. Not too bad. Now let's now keep adding stuff. Okay, we add a slider, a welcome, and a lot of other things. So let's see now how we can do that. Now you can close the customizer and then go to pages, because now we need to target. Okay, we need to target different pages. Like we see in XD, we have home page with its content. We have different pages with their own content. Okay, so we're going to use different pages with different content, but let's start with the home page first. But before we do that, which one is the home page? Now we need to decide. Sometimes by default the WordPress is showing the blog page at first whenever I load the page. Okay, now we are going to customizer. Just go to appearance and say customize. Yes, customize. Then you click home page settings. Home page settings, then you choose. It says you can choose what's displayed on the home page of your site. It can be post in reverse chronological order, blah blah blah. Well, that's good for blog, but a fixed static web page. Now we want to set a static home page. Okay, so but they say you need first create two pages. One will become your home page and another one will be where your post will be displayed. So we already have those pages, so we don't need to worry. Okay, now those pages are right here. We just click on static page and then we choose which one will be our home page. We already have a page called home, so you can click it, and we already have a page called blog, so let's make it the blog post. Okay, alright, so after that just click save and you can close the customizer, because we are going to just we are going to now to edit. Now go to pages. Under pages, select the home page, is the one we want to edit first. Click edit. Alright, this is the editor. Well, this is the default editor for the new version of WordPress. Now it's called Gutenberg. Now this is also cool. It allows us to do a lot of things, but according to what I design here, we can achieve the same with Gutenberg. This layout and the content, how it's laid. But we're going to use Elementor. I like it for simplicity and some visual setter. Okay, so alright, just go back a minute. Okay, how did I get there? Well, there's a button. If you have installed Elementor, you realize a button. Okay, you realize some kind of button right here at the top. Okay, if you install Elementor plugin and activated it, when you open a page and try to edit it, you realize that button there. Okay, just say edit with Elementor, click it. Alright, then it's going to open. This is what we get. Now when we are there, you already saw how we added the footer, the widget, and that's right. Okay, so when we are there now, we have this one. Now as you can see, this it's a good layout. It's a good layout. The way it's laid, it's really awesome. Okay, now how do we do that? Now this is Elementor. It's a drag and drop. These are called widgets. So these are basic blocks, elements we can add to our page. Okay, so we can have different widgets and a lot of things. Okay, these elements, they can be the building blocks of our website, but it's now us to keep dragging and dropping the stuff around there. Now let's just before we drag, let's create where it's going. But if you drag, just it will going to, of course it's going to place it somewhere like that. And if you keep dragging stuff, you just click that button and click adding more, so it will keep adding them in that order. But sometimes it's not what you want. Okay, so let's first be organized. Just click the plus button and say add new section. So we want to first add a new section on our page so that we can drag an element to that very section. Just click add section, and these are sections. You can either add a section which is a full page, or a section which has two sections, I mean two subsections, or 3 and 4 and blah blah blah. so on and so forth. So I'm just going to add another one because this is the layout I'm just moving on with. That's it. So I've just added a section there, delete it, just say add section. So I've clicked that one. Now you can control it with these settings, well, let's just click here on the this button allows you to go back to the element so that you can drag in things. So let's just drag an image here, just drag an image right there. Okay, so when you drag an image from here, you can choose that image that you want to display there. You know how I got this image? Just get the image from your folder wherever they are and just drag them right there. Okay, and you just drag them like that. Okay, so if I want to display this image, I can go ahead and do that. Okay, but we have got our own images, so I just go and say, you know what, I want to delete that and place another image. I have this one, I have this image, so I can go and use that one. Good, so that's an image. You can control its size. I want it to be full size so it can fill the whole screen. Then if I save and go back to my home page, this is what I got. Okay, so you see there's blog, they click the home page, you see you've got an image. That's good, but how about we add a slider like this one? Good, it's still simple. Just go back and delete this section, just delete it and add now a new section, and just that. This time this section we are dragging in a slider. Okay, and the slider is just down here. Just scroll down, and this is it, the image carousel. It's the slider. It allows us to slide images and using different parameters. So I just click and drag it there. Okay, I drag it there, and here on the left I have where I can add images. Just click add images and add. Now I'm going to select the images I'm going to use. You can hold control and click and hold, so you can select many. So I'm going to just keep adding stuff there. So yeah, that's it. I've added a lot of features. Good, so I have some pictures that I can add. I've selected some, so I'm just going to say create gallery. I'm going to add, and remember, don't forget the alt. Okay, for all the images, add some text there to describe the picture. So this is it. The order is cool. I can just change the order a little bit. So I say alright buddy. Okay, so you can just change the order to tweak them. So when you are satisfied, you just say alright, insert to gallery, so they will come. Now by default it is showing 3 photos per slide. Then I'm going to change that, but before I do that, let me change the size of the image. I want them to be full size. Great, but it's still showing 3 images, so that's the default settings for the slideshow. Now the slideshow, I want it to show only either 2. Wait, 1 is better, but you can also show 2 if you really want that. Now I'm going to just say okay, there's an image that I don't need here. There's just an image that I can, this image, it has a different size than the other one, so it is spoiling my slide. Then just say I want to add 1 slide per image. So as you can see, the slider is too big because there is a freaking image that is trying to that's trying to fill up the whole space. So you can do that to say stretch yes, so it can stretch the image up to when it fills the thing, the whole slide. But it's good practice to use the slide with same images, the same size of the image. So I'm going to get rid. You can clear an image by just clicking it. This is the one I'm suspecting. It could be this one, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It's this one. Just click the minus and it will be removed. Then say insert gallery, and there you go. So here the dots here, you can say yes. Navigation, it's okay. Then the caption if you want, but that's okay for me. I just say update, and that's it. If I do update from here, I will see that the update is already reflected on my picture. Okay, so that's the section. So let's quickly add this section as well, called internship and blah blah blah, as it is here in Adobe XD. So I'm just going to copy this so that I put the same text, and back to my browser, I'm going to the editor, and I need to add another section where I will add the text now. Okay, So we need to just click add section, and I'll add a full section. Now I need to drag a heading right here. Okay, this is the heading, and I'm going to drag it there. Now the text, I have it, it's that one, but I can control the alignment of this text. I'm going to center it, and after that I need just a paragraph. Okay, I need a paragraph according to my XD. I need a paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to need a paragraph. I can either copy that, or still let me add a section, and in this section I'm going to drag a text editor right here on the left. Just say text editor and drag it there. It allows you to type some text, but I got some dummy text in my text editor, so I'm just going to copy this and paste it right here, so I can have some kind of dummy text right there. Okay, you can control the alignment still, make it center or whatever. You see, it's really good. Now, having that text right there, I'm going to add more stuff. Right now, according to my layout, it says what should come next is a button, but I don't want that. Okay, I want to go with this one now instead. Okay, I want to go with this one instead, which is good. I want to add some more sections, which are 3 subsections on the page. So I'm going to add different type: week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on and so forth. So right now I'm going to add more. Right now here I'm going to just add, go back here, I can add a section here, and I'm going to add it with 3 subsection. Now here I'm going to drag a heading. Okay, I'm going to drag a heading right here. Okay, and I have a text for that heading. I don't need to type it, so I'm just going to copy it there or here. Okay, wherever you want, and I'm going to center it. Okay, next I'm going to drag again a heading in this one, and that's how I'm going to be doing for the next 6 blocks. So just type and add the text. Whoa, wait a minute, it's like my text is not just copied there. Okay, let me copy and cut that and paste it here. Okay, so I'm going to center it. Then next I'm going to drag another block. So as you can see, there's this block here, say right. So I'm going to just paste here so you can see where it's really going. It's really taking me. I'm going to add another block because here I have 6. Okay, I'm going to add another block, say add section, and then of course 3. So I'm going to keep dragging headers around there, say header, oops, sorry, it should be right there. Okay, then I have a text for that. It's called mobile web and mobile app, so I can add a header. Then I'm going to center it. Then I'm going to drag another one right there, and I'm going to just cut and paste. So that's what we got, and I'm going to center it still. And next I'm going to just say let me administration. Well, I hope that's really the spelling, but really don't mind the spelling at the moment because I'm really typing in a hard, it's really very high speed right now. So the thing is, I'm just trying to reproduce what I have the other side. I'm going to center this. Wait, did I center this? No, doesn't look like it's centered. Well, now I'm going to change next this to H3 so that it can become smaller. I'm going to change it to H3. So this is just to control the size of the text. Okay, I'm just controlling it, making it H3 instead of H2 because H2 is bigger than H3. The order from H1 to H6, those are headings in HTML like we did when we are coding. Now that's H3. Good. Now what I need to do is to make these boxes look like this. Okay, how do I do that? Well, I just click that. That's the box. Now here, if I'm on this box and I go to advanced settings, I will see here the padding. Okay, now I'm going to add some padding like 60 or 70, and you see the box is going to expand because I've added some padding. Okay, now here I'm going to add the background to that box, and I'm just clicking background type. You click there and say choose color right here. You can also add a background image for that, but if you add a background image, then it's going to change. Okay, it may change. So let me say add this background image right here. You see, it may change. Okay, so if the background does not really allow you to come up with to see the text which is in front of it, then don't, just get rid of it. I'm going to just add the background color instead. Okay, I'm going to say computer science, but still I need to change the text, okay, of this the color of this text. So we go to style and say text color. That's the color of the title. So I'm going to say it white. Then I'm going to do the same to the next blocks. Okay, one, I'm going to go advanced. I go to padding 70. So same thing will going to happen on all the blocks. I'm just going to change the color. You can try different stuff here. Say maybe networking, we go with red, whatever color you put there, as long as it looks good, then cool. Then I'm going to change the color and the type of the color, and all right, so let's just do it quickly, and just going to pause a little bit so that I can skip this, so that you read there and we move again together. So all right, just some kind of color right there. Right now what I'm not worried about is how it looks. Okay, the color, you can change it. This is just a video, you can pause and do the things you want. Now this is mobile apps, and then I'm going to do the exact same things here. Can either start by the color or the background, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to say 60, but it's going to be slightly maybe you just say 70, but there's a relationship between the two. So what I'm going to do is to reduce the padding which is at the left and at the right. But if you reduce one here, they will all change at the same time. Why? Because there's a relationship, they are linked together, all these values. So just click there to deactivate the link. Then you can change the left padding alone, like put it to 50 or 40, something like 45. Then the right padding, put it also at 45. Okay, so that it's really centered. Okay, so that's really good. All right, so that being done, then let's do something like this. All right, change the background quickly, and which background should we put here really? Alright, so that's what we are adding, purposing, and the color is going to be something really different. Alright, click machine learning and add the padding. Click that and add the padding. Well, 70 will work, and the background color still is going to work, right? Alright, that's the background color. Holy shit, I just added a white background color over a white text. That's weird. Alright, machine learning, I don't know which color to give it, but you guys are designers, you know how to work with colors. Now that's right, so this is another one, Linux administration. You're going to do the exact same thing. Now here we're going to add maybe 70. Now you know why it's big? It's because the text was expanding to another line. So I'm just going to reduce the left and the right padding, but I need to first deactivate or disable the connection between the different values. So I'm going to just reduce this to maybe something like 50, and this one to something like 50. Then I can have the same thing. Okay, let's go back to the color, the background, and change it. There we go. I don't know which color should I give you. Okay, that looks good for you, boy. Now that's it. Okay, we have almost these sections here. You see how we're moving? Now we need a button. All right, that's okay, but what if I need to add more? Okay, let me just add one more section quickly, but before I do that, let me first update this. Okay, I can update that and say cool. Okay, section. Okay, that's right, that's really cool. That's all right. Okay, let's just see how we can advance and add more in the next video. Okay, let's just add a button. We're going to add a button in the next video. All right.